Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? So today I'm a little bit chaotic. Um, I got a bad hair day, but I still like my hair like this though. Look a little bit like elegant. So today I also needed to work, so it was for me a little bit like, how am I going to plan this? So, but here I am, maybe almost 6 minutes later, but we are here. So today is the Valentine's Day special, and of course we're going to talk about love, but the best love is self love. Is self love. So today we are going to talk about self love, and of course, if somebody is open for a reading, you can get a reading as long as you type "I am open." And yeah, so let's do it. And of course, we're going to have a lovely meditation. With this meditation, we are going to invite self love into our. I want to say into our house, but also into our house, but mostly in in ourselves. And today we are, yeah, I'm going to talk a little bit maybe about my experiences about when we had this Valentine's Day, self-love, stuff like that. So yeah, so today, when I was walking down the street, I just got the realization from, hey, I still need to work on my self love, because I was like, hey, I think most of the people have this when Valentine's Day is going to approach. Then, on some kind of way, you're just like, hey, especially when you're single, you're just like, hey, I'm alone. I have no boyfriend or girlfriend, and I'm super single. So yeah, and then you're going to be like, oh my god, I'm so pathetic. You're going to eat ice cream. You're going to eat like the whole house almost, especially when you're an emotional eater. And you're just like, okay, how are we going to solve this? So when I was walking at home, I was like, girlfriend, you don't even have friends to celebrate Valentine's Day with. And I was like, so, and I was saying to my guys, why are you doing this? Why are you sending me this kind of messages? Higher self, why are you talking about this? And this was just like, yeah, because we want you to know that you still need to work on your self-love, because your self-love, girl, is still a thing. And I think most of the people have that. Remind you, I'm a Virgo, also Capricorn, and also Sagittarius. I cannot pronounce it as good, but so for me, it's like loving myself and showing emotions towards myself is like really difficult. It's just like, okay, how are we going to do this? Because I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, oh, and you can also be like really hard towards yourself, because last time I'm like in a group of Capricorn moons, and I'm like, oh my god, this is so relatable. I can relate to this. And it was just like, when you're going to watch in the mirror, you see trash. And I was like, yeah, sometimes I'm gonna watch in the mirror and I see a bag of trash. And of course, it's not nice to talk to you yourself, because you're going to lower your vibration. But it still slips up, because we are still a work in progress. People are just like, yeah, when you're going to be a healer, or when you want to help people or stuff like that, you also need to be healed. Well, let me tell you something, you're never healed. You are never done with your healing. You are always in healing. And when you're just like, okay, I found the magic potion, you're still like, okay, I still need to work on things. And now that we are talking about this, self-love, and so I want to talk a little bit about twin flames. Twin flame, twin flame story. So what is a twin flame? A twin flame is just like, well, you have like a soul family, just like you have a family here. You have like a soul family where we came from. And the soul family is just like, okay, it can be your mom, it can be, everybody just like that you have right now in your close circle, that is part of your soul family. So they say that a twin flame is just like one soul, and it just sparked from, so it's just like one soul who turned into two souls. So people are always like, you need to find your twin flame. You need to, because you can be in love with your twin flame. It will be the ultimate pretty love. It will be like love, 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 love. They are romanticizing. Yeah, they are overly romanticizing the twin flame union. Just know that the twin flame union is the union between you and yourself. Sometimes your twin flame can be a real a douchebag that he's just like, oh my god, he's such a dick, or she can be, oh my gosh, he's such a bitch, whatever, and you only get it triggered and triggered and triggered and triggered. Those are triggers because you need to love yourself. And for me and my twin flame, it was just like, damn, you're triggering the fuck out of me. And we were so toxic for each other. We were abusive towards each other, and I learned a lot of it. And I mostly when I was just like, okay, I'm going to think about my twin flame, or I'm still thinking about him, then I'm just like, okay, maybe I miss him. So before I had the spiritual awakening, I was just like, you know what? I'm missing my twin flame. I need to get back to my twin flame. I need to send him a message, or, I need to call him and we need to get back and stuff like that. No, girlfriend. Those were your guys saying, listen, Missy, you still need to check about your self love, because when you're going to think about your twin flame, or you're going to get messages from your twin flame, it's mostly because they are reminders of your self love. That, hey, girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever you are, you need to look up, look at yourself, and how is your self love? Do you still have love for yourself? And at days like Valentine, when you see like couples, or when you're going to see short movies from people, or when you're going to see flowers, just buy the flowers for yourself. Give love to yourself, because self-love is the most important love. Today a friend of mine said, hey Sharita, I'm so waiting for you to have a boyfriend so that you can glow. And while she was saying that, my higher self said to myself, you know what, Sharita, a man or a woman can make you glow, but you need to make yourself glow first. So yeah, I think everybody still got a battle of self-love. And I think especially with days like this, it's going to be like, here you have it on your plate. So today I was just like, like all the time. Before, I think the week before, last week, I already got from my guide. You know what? You really need to do a meditation for self love. And I think self love is a universal thing, because everybody needs love for themselves. So it's like, yeah. So how is everybody doing? So today I'm going to do the weekly sexual energy reading, and I'm going to take Ganesha. So the weekend sexual energy reading, please, of this week. Whoop, already got a card. Oh, look. Here's omhelzen. So that's the Dutch word for embrace. Embrace yourself. Give yourself a hug. So as you can see, Ganesha is always on point. Ganesha is my go-to. I can see him. I can see his energy like a brother. Before I'm going to do the reading, so I just had like so my father is like Hindustani, and so my religion, I grew up a little bit with the Hindu religion. So I think 1 year, or no, when I turned 30 years old, I was like, you know what, I'm going to do a puja for myself. There's like a ceremony for myself, And with my birthday, I was like, you know what, I'm going to do it. I'm going to ask the gods for the blessings. I'm going to do the puja, and I'm going to pray to them. And I was like, you know, I'm ready for it to do it. So we did a puja. It was a really nice ceremony. I really looked beautiful. I had a nice, not a sari, but a lehenga. I don't know how you say the words, but it's just like you have a long dress and you also have a pants, but it was a really nice embroidered gold, stones, everything. So it was really a Sharira thing, and the color was pink coral. So it was really nice, especially on my skin. The color was so nice. So I looked really beautiful, and I was so happy that day. And while we were doing the Ganesha puja, I felt the presence of Ganesha, and he was just like putting his hand on my shoulder, like, I'm here with you always. I'm here with you, and I'm going to bless you. But I really felt a really big presence coming into my room, and at first I was like, "What is this?" And then I knew from, hey, we are doing the Ganesha puja, so yeah. So Ganesha is always with me, and especially when I'm going to use his deck, it's always really on point. So here we have, just like I told you, omhelzen, embrace, and of course you're going to have like the green color of your heart chakra, but also a color of your sacral chakra, and also the color of your crown chakra. So and you also see a little bit of red over here. So yeah, and I can also see a little bit the solar plexus chakra. But what is more obvious to me is just like the this two, the sacral and the how can, yeah, the heart chakra. So from the sacral chakra, our boundaries come from here. And the sacral chakra is also the chakra where our relationships are coming from. So the relationships that we have with ourselves, the relationships that we have with others, the relationship that we just relationships that we have with everybody, with our children, with our parents, with everybody. How is the relationship? So yeah, it's in some kind of way the sacral chakra and the heart chakra is connected. And this is really about how is your relationship with yourself. So this weekend, maybe it's going, especially we're also going to go towards an Mercury retrograde. It's just like, hey girl, how is your relationship with yourself? I think the last 2 years, a lot of people got a spiritual awakening and were just like, hey, I need to do something about my self love, because everybody's on a healing journey. And every year is going to get harder and harder and harder and harder. But you just thought the first year was hard. Hmm. Well, you thought the second year was hard. Hmm. This year, with this Mercury retrograde, especially because we're going to be like in an the Mercury grade is going to be in a water sign. Yeah, it's going to be in a water sign. So that means that a lot of emotions is going to come up. And yeah, so a lot of emotions that we have towards ourselves, a lot of emotions that we have about relationships. Maybe you even going to look back at relationships that you had with other people. Um, so yeah, so this weekend you're really going to be like, I don't know, not pressed against the wall, but you're certainly going to be like, they're going to like, here is it, from, hey, what is more important, and how can you make your love grow for yourself, and what do you need to grow your self love. So right now I also see just like a plant, or a plant slash flower, and just like the, I think everybody knows, just like the um so you have a pot, and you're going to have just like your roots, and then you're going to have the middle part of the flower or the tree. And I just see like people from here that they getting watered. So they're getting watered, and they are not fully grown. So it looks like it's the first day of no the second day of spring. So when the second day of spring is going to come, you see the buds coming, so the buds are going to come out. Yeah, so you're really going to get into your emotions, and the important thing is that you're going to embrace it. Embrace all the emotions. Embrace yourself. Give yourself the biggest hug that you ever gave yourself. So hug yourself, love yourself, appreciate yourself, honor yourself, make love to yourself. Maybe it's also a really good time to masturbate this weekend also, so that you can enjoy yourself sexually, because self love, because masturbating is also a really good indicator of how much you love yourself. So, what I've noticed, a lot of women or men that don't love themselves, or their self love is really low, they also have problems with masturbating. Because they are just like, oh, I'm not allowed to have an orgasm, or they having problems with it, because it's really weird to give yourself pleasure, to give yourself love, because masturbating is healing. Masturbating is a healing tool to heal yourself, to heal all your chakras. And if you know how to direct your um, your energy, then you just know, hey, I can heal myself. I'm capable of healing myself. So yeah, just like, and this is just like the child Ganesha as well. It's not like the Ganesha. It's a little bit, yeah, Ganesha in his teenage years. So it's also important for yourself to look back at your teenage years, and how your parents or your environment was looking at self-love. Did they love themselves? How did they show it to themselves? How did they talk about themselves? How were they about coaching you with loving yourself? So yeah, this weekend is going to have a lovely, 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 nice um energy. Yes. So yes, this was it for the weekend. If somebody wants to have a reading, just type I'm open. So I know that a lot of people are also going to have sex this weekend. Just know, just like I just said, like the um, show before, the episode before, about spiritual sexual hygiene, to always keep up with your spiritual sexual hygiene. So clean yourself, make love, have sex, enjoy it. So um, Valentine is not like the Valentine that we used to know. We know the commercial side of Valentine's Day, and a lot of profit is being made right now. Hey, Janelfa. So a lot of profit is being made right now, and yeah. So um, I don't even know what I wanted to say. So yeah. So originally, okay, Chanel, I'm going to do a reading for you then. So oh my God, I forgot it. Uh, yeah, so you just had like I don't know how, if people know it. I cannot if I can pronounce it well. La cupia. Maybe it's la cupiana, but la cupia, something like that. It just was just like a chaos sexual feast. So you can just imagine yourself that on this day, um, a lot of people were having sex, were engaging into love. Doesn't matter if you were married, if you were whatever. um it was just like all about sexual magic, so you can use the energy to use this for sexual magic. Just so enjoy it. Enjoy it when you're going to have sex. I know that a lot of children is going to be made today. So yeah, so I'm going to you know do the thing that I always doing. So right now I also need to watch on my nails if I'm not going to burn them. Okay, going to clear the space. So yes, clearing the space, and I'm going to do uh, a reading for Genelva. A reading for Genelva. Just know that today is already the fifth episode that I am recording. Ooh! And I think Genelva is one of the loyalist watchers. She's here every Friday. I really appreciate it, Chanel, for that you're always showing love. So yeah, I'm going to do. Can I please have a card for? Yeah, the time goes really fast. So yeah, hmm. So you have the card, Athena, Inner Wisdom. Oh, you got this card upside down, and I was like, why do you have this card upside down? But I already know. This is also the card of the heart chakra. As you can see, the color heart chakra. This is really a heart chakra card. So, inner wisdom, why it is upside down. So, the card says, you know what to do, trust your inner wisdom, and take appropriate action without delay. And this is just like, upside down. Why? Because it's just like, hey, you know what you need to do to heal yourself. You know what you need to do to awaken your self love, but you're still like stalling, or you're just still like watching, because you also have an owl on the card, and the owl is especially for having a wisdom in yourself. So you really know what to do. You can also work. You also see like a moon, a full moon. So manifest for yourself with the next full moon what you can release about what is blocking you in your self love. So today we're going to do a lovely meditation, and we're also going to ask the guides, hey, what kind of blockage do I have in my heart chakra? So yeah, for you, it's really working into to look into your heart chakra and awaken that inner wisdom, so that you can love yourself, so that you just know, because you know how to love yourself, you know how to embrace yourself, you know how to uh, but you're just like, sometimes it's just like really hard for yourself to do it, because of your self-worth. I can understand that a lot of women have problem with this, because we have a problem with our, not our self-esteem, but with our self-worth. So we mostly punishing ourselves, or we're just like, I'm not worthy, I'm not worthy, I'm not worthy. Yeah, honey, you are worthy. You are worthy of everything. You are worthy of self-love. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of everything that you desire. So go get it. Go get your self-love. So awaken that inner wisdom, and make the card go like ping, ping, ping. Inner wisdom, it's really important. As you can see, she's also watching. She's watching like, I don't know really what to do. I know what to do, but I'm stalling. And the owl is just like, You're welcome, Janelfa. I'm really happy that you can find yourself in the card. So I think today we are just going to go to the meditation. I think a lot of people are also right now in the going away with their lover, having a nice meal. So I'm going to okay. So we are going to like this. Sometimes it's just so nice just to do like this, like cleaning yourself with the good vibrations of Palo Santo. I like Palo Santo more than sage, you know? I like it more than sage. It's just like more, I don't know, maybe because it's also sage. Palo Santo is also growing in the South America, and my ancestors, most of my ancestors came from that region. So I think, that they really love to have the scent and the good vibrations of Palo Santo. So yeah, so today we are going to do the meditation. I just, again, you know how I am with my meditation. I'm a meditation freestyler, and I also needed to go to work. I'm also a last minute girl, so I just wrote it. And to be honest, I just wrote this like in 5-10 minutes. Yeah. So just like I said, if you want to use the meditation, go ahead, but give credit where it's due. It will be nice if you're going to tag me or whatever when you want to use it. If you just want to use it for your own, I'm also going to record the last three meditation when I have a good editing program, so that you can also do it like that. So yeah, if you're ready, just let me know for the lovely meditation. Ooh, yes. But I'm going to start with the meditation. So just like we always start with the meditation, the most important thing when you're going to breathe is that you're breathing from out of your underbelly. So the place under your navel, that the air is going to come there, not from your chest. So breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Now I want you to breathe in all the good love and breathe out all the negative. Breathe in self love and breathe out all the sabotages to love yourself. So breathe in and breathe out. Today we will recharge ourselves on Venus and increase our love that we have for ourselves. We see a very beautiful path which leads to a very beautiful garden. The garden is full of beautiful red and pink roses. It really looks like old garden from Rome, and it has really beautiful fountains. And when we're going to look, we see two people sitting over there. It's a female and a man, and it's Venus, and she is with Cupid. And they want to help you. They are going to assist you to wake up and increasing the self love that you have in your heart, but it's buried under a lot of layers, because they also know that self love is the best love. So they want you so they're going to ask you to sit next to them. And they're going to tell you what your self love, what you're blocking when it comes to your self love, and how you can remove the blockage. So they're going to tell you what is blocking you to love yourself and how you can remove and get rid of the blockage. They want your heart chakra to glow completely with self love, to love yourself, to have unconditional love for yourself. So they are going to tell you what is blocking you and how you can take away the blockage so that you can unleash a big, beautiful, unconditional love that you have for yourself, so that you can embrace yourself, so that you can love yourself. After they finished telling you, Cupid points his bow towards you and bam! He releases his arrow in your heart chakra. And you are just like, oop, what just happened? And you feel that the bow is removing all the blockages and clearing all the blockages that you created yourself. It's taking away all of it, because it needs to go away. Because honey, you are done. You are ready to love yourself, and you're done with blocking yourself. They want you to make room for self-love so that you can love yourself, so that you can have unconditional love for yourself. You feel your heart chakra getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's glowing and glowing and glowing more and more and more and more. Your heart chakra is expanding, is glowing, and oh, what a force is coming out of it! What a power! And you know what this power is? This power is love. This power is unconditional love for yourself. You feel the unconditional love. You can feel the love and the power flowing through your whole body, from your heart chakra to all your chakras. It's aligning all of your chakras. It's loving all of your chakras. It's healing all of your chakras to your crown and even all the way to your toes. It's just, oh, it's filling you up with so beautiful energy. So much love is in the um, in your body right now. You vibrate from the love that you're getting. You're vibrating from the love that you just made for yourself, the self love that you open for yourself. And you feel that your self love is growing and growing and growing and growing. It's growing and it continues to grow. It continues to grow from now on till the last day that you're going to breathe. Every day you are going to be blessed with the self love that you just awakened for yourself, and it's going to be with you forever, for whole your life, even in the afterlife, because you just open up your self-love for yourself. Venus and Cupid are looking at you and they're smiling at you, and they're going to give you a big hug. And Venus says that she just have given you the biggest gift that you can ever give somebody. She has returned the love that you have for yourself, because she know that it was inside of you, and she knew that you needed help to open this for yourself. So this is her gift from her to you on this Valentine's Day. The greatest gift that you can ever get on Valentine's Day, and that is your self-love. You're going to thank her and Cupid for this beautiful gift. When you're done, just come back and let me know how the meditation was. So that was a really nice meditation. I think it was for some people even really intense, because you just awoke on something, a part of yourself that you were maybe neglecting, or maybe you heard something like, oh, that's a little bit hard to hear. Just know that your guides are giving you what you can, what you can. Um, what you're allowed to get. So even when you think when it's too hard, you can, just like when life gives you lemon, just make lemonade of it. So yeah, So, Janelfa, I hope that you enjoyed the meditation. So, yeah, yeah, you loved it. Well, thank you. So, yeah, today is a really, really short version. Just like I said, I just think that most of the people are having a lunch. What I say, a lunch? Damn, son, it's in the evening. Um, Having a lovely meal. Yeah, you see, it was intense, right? The meditation was really intense. I can imagine because you're going really going to awaken your heart chakra, really going to awaken just like love for yourself, and especially when you're going to ask your Venus and Cupid, like, hey, what in what am I blocking myself? And it can be like a slap in the face. So yeah. So, yeah, I want to thank everybody for watching, of course, and I just hope that you all love the meditation. And I'm going to see you next week. I still need to know. I'm still thinking about what I'm going to do next week, but you know how I am. I'm a last minute girl, so yeah. So, just like I said, I hope that you enjoyed this episode. This is already the fifth episode. Next week we're going to have the sixth episode. So, you know, I'm so happy that I'm doing this and that I'm every for the 5 weeks I've been here every Friday to give you guys meditations and to help you with the meditations and of course the information that I'm giving you and also doing the readings. I'm really thankful for everybody that is watching. I really want to thank especially Janelle for always watching, and I want to thank everybody for yeah, who are participating with the episodes. So, yeah, I want to be really thankful and I live in gratitude. And see you next week. Bye bye.